And here we are, back again. This should be the last episode of the Final Fantasy 100% Every Achievement walkthrough video. We can pull up our menu here. Now, if you've been lucky RNG-wise on enemy encounters, or if you just grinded a little bit more than I have, the first 93 entries should be done. But again, not to worry if you're like me, you can see I'm missing some as well. I will go through and show you exactly where to find every single one of these. It might just take at the end of the game, at the end of your playthrough, you might have to grind for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes to RNG wise get these enemies to show up and defeat them, and then you'll have this full completed. But I just wanted to make sure to get that. I wanted to adjust that first. So here exactly is where we left off. We still have encounters turned off, and we're just going to make our way out of this area. So if you remember, we basically need to do what we did backwards. So we went down. We need to go the stairs, right? Yeah, the stairs. So we don't need to go in there. That's not going to do us any good. Stairs should be at the top. No. Should we turn here and then up? Okay, all the way over. Up. Up. Again, just not letting someone die unnecessarily. Again, the money's not an issue or anything like that, so we wouldn't really worry too much, but it's just, you know, there's no reason to allow it to happen if you could prevent it, especially with the potions. Okay, there's B3, we're just gonna go straight over. Again, some people cut, like, let me know in the comments though, because some people would have cut this part out and just left this area and then started out fresh, but I like showing you exactly where we are, how we got there. I follow a lot of walkthrough videos before I decided to start making my own, and one of the things I kind of didn't like when I followed certain walkthrough videos is when they cut out like how to navigate, because sometimes you can get lost. And it's kind of infuriating seeing that they skipped ahead and got out of a certain area. So I always try to include that in mind. But let me know in the comments if that's something that you enjoy as well. I'm curious to hear, because maybe I'm the only one that cares about that stuff. Okay, now what we need to do is head towards that waterfall. That if you've been following, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, we're going to head up to the top corner. And what we're going to do is we need to land... There's that waterfall right there. We need to land southwest. Right here will work. And now we're going to work our way, making sure that encounters are still off, because everything should be discovered in this, or every enemy encounter that you could possibly have, you should have right here. Now we're going to row up towards that waterfall. It should reveal a dungeon. Of course, there's a secret behind the waterfall, like all video games. Now, there is a chance we can get a green dragon encounter, so we'll turn encounters on, but mainly what we're going to try to do is get the 6 chests, which you can see the door down there. So our main focus is to get those chests, and we're going to hope that we can get a good RNG and get the green dragon encounter. If we can't, again, it's not the end of the world. We will get it eventually. just would be. And we did get a crit in RNG. So again, don't worry too much if we can't get one to spawn. We will take care of that at the very end of the playthrough. But luckily for me, I was able to get one. Now, I don't have that one, so now I'll turn my encounters off. Again, if you didn't get the green dragon to pop up just yet, maybe leave it on for now. It wouldn't matter too much, like if you don't get it too and you're just grinding, because it's just going to make your party stronger and you shouldn't have any fear of death. And if you had 4 times money like I have had on this whole time, then you should have enough money for potions. You should have all these different magic attacks. You should be well prepared to take on any enemies that you see. But preferably, hopefully, you grab the green dragon and you can turn them off just like me. But again, all of that is RNG based. There's nothing I can do to make them show up. I can just tell you eventually at certain points what's the best areas to find them. It might take you 10 minutes for one to show up, and it might take someone else the first attempt, which is kind of infuriating somewhat, but unfortunately that is the way this game is. So now we can see that we got all 6 of the chests, which is the main reason why we needed to do that, or why we came here. And we need to talk to this robot, and we're going to get a cube, a warp cube. Okay. What we need to do too is we got a good item. We're going to equip it on the Black Wizard, which was the I believe it was. I thought we. Oh no, that's what it was. What we did, was it? I should have paid attention. What did we grab? We grabbed. You get the defender, wizard staff, and ribbon. Fantastic. This thing, right? I'm confused on that. Hold on. The ribbon is what I was trying to find. Oh, I need to equip it. But what was it under? Is that under? Yeah, I should have. Yeah, here we go. Okay, never mind. I thought it was. For some reason, I had in my notes that it was really important. Alright, let's go back. We need to find our way out of here. Sorry about that. Sometimes my notes confuse me. And then it's like I get mad about it, and then I'm like, well, you're the one who wrote it. It's like, oh, yeah. Okay, now, once we have that done, we need to go back to Onrak, which was that little island thingy there. I'm not sure if... Yeah, we can do that. Okay, perfect. It is here. Now, what we need to do is go to the submarine that we've seen earlier. We'll go ahead and rest and get a full heal on everybody. There's nothing really left for us to buy or anything like that. Like our party's pretty well good. There's an achievement coming up. Should pop eventually. let's see here. Yeah, getting all members of your party to level 50. You can see we need 4 for the middle 2 and then 3 for the top 2. You may have already got that, depending on how much grinding you did. But just so you have a heads up, we do have a level 50 achievement coming soon. Now we're going to go to the submarine. And we're going to go in. And now there's going to be 32 chests in this area that we're coming up to. Along with a lot of new enemies, which is great. So, once we are here, floor 3F, I believe that's what it said. Yeah. We need to go in, we can turn on encounters. And we need to go in all the doors. Again, I can't remember exactly what ones I shouldn't even, holy crap. Which ones we got or not. Been trying to keep track of them, but it's kind of hard. Gets a little confusing. I think we've seen a white shark before, but maybe not. Okay, and remember we can do this and see which rooms contain chests. So we don't have to worry about that one. And we don't have to worry about either one of those as well. Oh, yeah. So we only have the one more in this area. Again, the neat little trick there too that shows. So you don't have to waste your time, especially with the counters on. It can be a little bit infuriating, making your way to a certain room and then it not even having a chest. Should be the only other room that has a chest in it. And I believe the shark we've seen before, maybe white shark we haven't. Okay, now that's the 2 chests in this area. And now we need to take the top right stairs. Should we do encounters? And I think also what we can do is, let's go ahead, ice is fine, but I believe the flame sword might be better against these types of enemies. Take the stairs. Now this is floor 4F, excuse me. We'll go ahead in this door, that way we can figure out what chest or what rooms has chests in it. Okay, nothing in there. So you can see that we need to go in that room that has a chest. Those 2 do. That's the stairs that we're going to take, I believe. Yes. So we'll save that one for last. So every other room has a chest in it, wouldn't you know? There's a deep eye, that's a new enemy type. Heading up. Yep, heading up. Again, working our way to the level 50 achievement as well. There's that chest. Holy moly. There we go. Didn't it say? Oh, I think it was this. Yeah. Okay. Now, yeah, we're just gonna continue on. Okay, we're starting to get a lot of repeats, so I may turn off. Encounters. Give it a couple more. Another repeat. Okay, we'll equip the light axe as well. Head straight over to this one. Hey, I think I needed all three of these, which might just do me. Let's see here. Let's go to bestiality, or maybe if I figure out what it's called too. What do they call it? A bestiary. I call it a bestiary. I call it all kind of stuff. We need 103 down to 95. 95 to 103 in this area. 95 to 103, so we're missing 2. Oh, wait, my bad. It's 93, 94, 95. So I need 93 through 101. 93 through 101. Okay, yeah, so I'm only missing 1, which should be 99 is the ghost. So I'm looking for a ghost. So I'll leave it on to look for a ghost. Ooh, mage staff. Has to be good. Or not. Wait. Maybe. Oh, I can't even put it on them. Okay, never mind. One more chest. And right on cue, there's our ghost. That's kind of crazy how it did that. I love it though. Now I can turn the counters off, because that's all the enemies that you're going to find in this area. Again, we'll, at the end of this playthrough, once we get the game done and grab all the achievements except for the bestiary one, I'll show you, go through the list and show you exactly where the best places to find those enemy types are at. So not to worry too much on that. I'm going to use some hyper potions. Did I not buy any? I didn't. Which is still okay, because I can use these, and I can use a spell that actually uses. Where am I going? Wait, let me go in here. Should it be that one chest? Oh, I missed one in the middle. Okay, so what we'll do is go up. Wait. Go up. Yeah, up. Oh, and counters off. That's going to make this traversing a lot easier. Again, don't turn encounters off if you haven't seen all those enemy types. Again, it should be numbers 93 through 101. 93 through 101 should be all the enemies you're going to find in this area. Maybe for those visual learners better. So 93. Through 101. That's all the one that's going to be in this area. Okay, and now we can go down. That should be the last one, right? Yep. So what we're going to do is go... Oh, I need to go out the door. Go out, down, left. Don't take the stairs. Go in here, grab this one. And now you should be at 7... Oh, you should have 7 chests done before we take the stairs. Okay. Making sure encounters are still turned off. And we'll take one of the doors. Hey, mermaid. A lot of mermaids, but we're not really too concerned with the mermaids. We want the chest. Okay, we need to go up. I done forgot. I was you doing alright too, dude. You can breathe underwater. I think there's some chests in here for sure. Yeah. Okay, now there is a trick coming up. To get to these ones here, we need to go to here. Walk this way. And then there should be a way to... Yeah, here we go. Boom, boom. And what's going to happen is we're going to grab the Rosetta Stone here. Believe there was a way to... Okay, let's make sure we grab the Rosetta Stone though. And then we need to also grab these chests. We need to figure out which ones. Okay. This one here. This one. Up. Boom. Boom. Okay. 3, 5 more. I believe this one. No. One more down. These 2. Go ahead and throw the diamond shield on. Did I pick up anything else worth? I'm not sure if I picked up any helmets or not. I guess I did. Okay. Oh yeah, one more in the middle row. 3 more. But 1 more room. Doesn't want us to go in there. Gotta go down. Up. Wait. Okay. Up. Oh. Up here. Left here. Down. Down. And there we go. I don't think the diamond armlet is our amulet. No. Okay, so yeah, make sure we should be at 20 chests. What we're gonna do is take the stairs back down, I believe. No. We needed to go over, I believe. Over here. It's the rooms to our, it's the rooms to our left here. And we need to find those steps. And what we can do here is, we'll go in this room. And you can see that we got all those chests as well. So we're gonna go down. Or I thought we needed to go. Oh, we need to go. 20 before going back to down. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think I had it right. Sorry, it is a little bit confusing traversing this place. I got lost again. Oh no, I'm lost again. I'm aware I could just pull out the map and do it, but I don't like constantly going to the map like that. No, that makes watching a little bad. Now, what we're going to do is head up and take those stairs. The stairs that we haven't took just yet. And not to worry, we done grabbed all the chests in this area. So we'll take these steps. Now we should be at 3F. And now once we're at 3F, we're going to find the stairs down, which is there. And we're going to take the stairs down to 2F. And again, we grabbed all the chests in this area as well. So make sure we take the down, and now we're in 2F. Now there should be 2 chests in here. We know that up there is the way out, but we need to find the chest first. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go... Looks like we're going up only. And I thought there was 2 rooms. Oh, that's right. It sends us over, I believe. I remember right now. Go in here. No. Hold on a second. take the stairs. Okay, yeah. We're in the right place now. Here's the chest. There should be one more right here. Okay. Now, got those 2 chests, and we'll go into take these stairs again. Wait, not those chairs. Not those ones, the other ones, right? Wait. Okay, we skipped out on 10 of them somewhere. There should be a room that we're going to come to that has the last 10. Where you reach the Western Hall. You're not going nowhere that way. Oh, that's right, we go immediately down, then take the steps. And in this room, I believe, there's 2 here. Monsters, yay. I forgot about that part. And again, also, breaking the 4th wall here, we are going for the water crystal, the next crystal part of the game. Obviously the water crystal is going to be in this area. Probably guessed that with it being the water area. But there should be, yep, chest down here, or a room down here. We should have opened our thing, our map, but I believe all of these are going to be, all the rooms have chests in them, but we'll look at the map to be sure after this battle. There we go. Achievement Seasoned Hero. Reach level 50 for all party members. Again, you may not pop it there, or you may already have, but you will eventually. And if not at the end, you'll just have to find some enemies and grind to level 50. But you should be pretty well close, especially if you've been on 4 times boost XP throughout the playthrough. You should be at level 40, no problem. Either before me or after. We're getting down to the last few achievements, ladies and gents. It's been a fun playthrough. I'm really enjoying this game, actually. I've never played a Final Fantasy game ever, and I guess maybe this was the first one. Let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong. Maybe I need to look into Final Fantasy game, because this is really fun. I really enjoyed this game, and I'm not just saying that. I would be playing this 100%, even if I wasn't making videos for it. That should be our last of the chest there. Let me make sure. Yep. So the last one's there, and then we'll move on to the boss fight, and we'll get our water crystal. I guess technically you wouldn't have to fight this guy. Huh. Okay. We did pick up a pretty good weapon there. Was it here? No, it was the gloves. So we can't. Which is good, it's just not good enough for this. So let's go optimal build here, optimal beard here, and here. Okay. Now what we're going to do is take the stairs. Now, what we're going to do here, we need to turn encounters on, and we're going to try to take on the Kraken. But while we're trying to take on the Kraken, we will... Actually, I think it's just a... I don't remember if it was a random spawn. I don't think it's random spawn. I think it's the... yeah, that's right. So we'll go back and turn encounters off. The Kraken is what's protecting the gem. And we'll go in here and we'll look, figure out where. Okay, he's at the very top. So what we're gonna have to do is go in this room, go out that room. And that room can be accessed by going up and around. Okay. Again, I take these notes late at night and I get lazy and I just want to play the games. I just say, oh, I'll figure that part out, or I'll remember this part. That causes most of my confusion during gameplay. Because the note taking is fun, it makes it a more straightforward video for you guys, but I enjoy playing the games more. And here's the water crystal. And the Kraken will show up here. And he wants to catch these hands, which, lucky for him, these hands are rated E for everyone. And he's really not going to like a thunder attack. So that's what we'll hit him with. I had to hit him with some holy light. And we'll just run it back. And he's dead. And now we have the water crystal. Yay! Which will give us the achievement Revitalizing Waters. Like a glove. Counters off. We should be able to use this here, which is a portal, which is going to make leaving a lot easier, which I wish all of them did. Okay, now once we have that done, we will leave encounters turned off. We're going to make our way back up to our airship. And we need to take our Rosetta Stone to its to the person that wants it. I was going to say the owner, but I'm not sure if they own it or not. We're going to fly to Melman, which is right there. So we're going to head straight down to that dot. Okay, we'll rest our people first and foremost. Get a full heal going on here. Okay, what we're gonna do is head up, and we need to go up here, but stay close to the wall so we don't leave the town. Go up. Should be right here. This lady. Hey, I want to talk to you. Rosetta Stone. That's what we were looking for. And now we need to go back to the town, Lufinian. Basically, when we were there, if we talked to the people there, they wouldn't, you wouldn't understand what they were saying. But now you are going to be able to understand them, which I didn't bother speaking to them, because I knew that we wouldn't be able to understand it. It would just came up on the word prompts on the screen would have just been gibberish. So that's where we need to head. And now we can talk to them. Now they're going to tell us some important stuff. So we're heading to the yellow dot on the far left there, or far right. I know my direction, I promise. Again. It's not going to let me land there either. Here, but will it let me take my canoe? No, it won't. Wish it would let me land right there. Okay, well, I have to go the long way. It's crazy. Okay. Do the track here. They make you have to really want it, you know? Okay. Now we need to talk to this person. And basically what we're going to do is go around and talk to all these people. I'm not sure exactly which one gives us what we need, or if it's going to be the last one that we speak to. But it's very important that we speak to all the people. Go. I wish you wouldn't go that way. I got all of them talked to in the corner there. So go down here. Go down, talk to this one. Oh, I didn't mean to leave. Hopefully that doesn't reset it. We need to make our way over there, which she's not going to move. She will eventually. Yo. There we go. Obtain the chime, which we needed. Okay. Now, once we have that, we can leave. Again, I'm not sure which one it gives you, or if you have to speak to a certain number to get that. I haven't found that out. But just talk to him. Eventually, you'll get the chime there. And you have to talk to different ones. I know that part. You can't just spam talk to the same one and eventually they give you the chime. Trust me, I tried. What we're going to do now is head up to our airship. Thank God we have this thing, making this game a lot easier. And what we're going to do is go to the two middle dots there, right here. Preferably on the inside of the dead. Right here. Now we're going to head up and towards that center there. And we can go in because we have the chime. And here we are at the Mirage Tower. Okay. Now, there's 3 different floors in here, and there's a lot of new enemies. So we will turn the encounters back on. Look at all the chests scattered about. Okay, what we do here, we're going to 8. We should get 8 of the chests in this room. What we need to do is go on the inside here, inside track. Here's one new enemy. Go on the inside here and grab this one. There's a saber tooth that we've been looking for, that we looked for by the castle that one time. I forget however many ones that was ago. That was last episode. Now we're gonna go on the inside here and grab these ones. Okay, then we have to go to the outside to grab that last one. And this one. And now that should have been 7. We need that. Oh, right here. I was gonna say there should have been 8, but there it is. And there's our 8th chest. So we got the 8 that we needed in this floor, and what we're gonna do is go out that door right there. So we're gonna go down. There's a Black Knight, we needed that. I'm going to change everyone to standard attacks except for the Thunder at the last. Okay. Go up, down. If we have all these. Did Medusa just try to turn us to snake or stone? It was stone, right? She had snakes in her hair and she turned into stone and she looked at me. Down here. Okay. And now once we've done that, we can hit the stairs and go up the floor. Now we should be at 2F. And then the center room right here should have all the rest of the chests, if I'm remembering right. Not gonna lie, my note taking went to crap at the end of this game. Because I was just really excited to get back to play and finishing the game. Can you blame me? This game's awesome. I'm really enjoying the gameplay. Go up. We were trying to go to the center, which unfortunately I think I remember you have to go like the epitome of going freaking around your neck to get to your back. Yeah, you have to go like a full circle. It's like a close it in. And we can go on the inside of this. Dead. Then it should be down. Yeah. Hellhounds out here? What are you doing down here, guys? You have to catch a thunder attack, see? Should have stayed in hell where you belong. There's our chest. I can't hold any more money. I'm too rich. There should have been an achievement for that too, like have so much money that you can't even take it anymore. Which I do not have that problem in real life. Thor's hammer. Okay, now we'll turn encounters off. Should be a... Yeah, we need to go up. Take the stairs. There should be a mandatory fight and new encounter coming up here. Oh, yeah, in the room. Yo, dude. And there he is. Oh, he hit us with the frickin' Pikachu. Thunderbolt. Okay, so now once we have that done, we can step on this, use that warp cube that he gave us earlier. And now doing that should take us to this flying fortress here. Don't think there's any enemies. Yes, there is. Ignore me. I'm stupid. There's a lot of new enemies. Which is good because we had to traverse a lot just to grab the chest. There's one new enemy. Achievement! Adventurous Wayfarer. We traveled to all the map locations. You can go to your maps. If it didn't pop just right there, you should just see, when you do the left bumper and the B button, you should see all the things, and just go to the one that's black. You can see all of mine's yellow. If your achievement didn't pop right there, then one of your locations still should be black, and all you have to do is go there and locate and travel there, and your achievement will pop. Again, right now what we're doing, you'd be like, well, why are you picking up the chest if you can't take any more money and you don't need any more money? There is an achievement for getting all the chests in the game as well. So that's what we're working on right now. Again, leaving encounters on because there should be, there's a new enemy right here. There should be a lot of new enemies in this area. So far we've seen 2 of the newer enemies. And there's the 3rd, Air Elemental. There should be a Death Knight and a Black Flan in this area as well. A Razor. Manticore. Not new, but I don't think I've seen one. Again, all we're doing really is making our way to grab the chest, taking down any of the newer enemies like the Death Knight there that we see, and it's just letting us level up our guys. So it's a win all across the board. Enjoy the last little bit of the game. There should be nothing too major coming up that you can't handle if you made it this far in the video. Your guys should be very well buffed. They should be kitted out. You can use magic attacks even if you wanted to, or you just use standard attacks and just standard attack it out. See, it's giving us stuff that we already have. That's how good we are. That should be... That's where we came in, so we need to go up and hit that stairs. We didn't see a Black Flan yet. But once what we're going to do is take that, so we should be at 10 take the stairs. Make sure you're at 10 chests before we go up. That's what number you should be sitting at. Go up and hit the stairs here. And now there should be just one new enemy in this area. It's a stone golem. And hopefully we get the ones that we missed. Or the black flame. Already seen an evil eye. I think you're the boss of one of these rooms. Or one of those episodes. Go in here. Earth Medusas. Go chill out, dude. You're not turning us to stone. We're too good for you. It's like a hot girl walked by, and we just had a hot wife at home. We're just like, you know what? You might think you got it, but I'm not even looking your way. Sorry, Medusa. There's the black flange. So we got that one now. The only thing we should be waiting for in this area is a stone golem. And then the next floor has some more new encounters. So not bad RNG wise. If we can get stone golem, we'll be chilling. Okay, stone golem for the RNG buff. Okay, should be a chest down here. Oh, not some more of these things. They're just so tanky, dude. I'm gonna use a magic to get rid of these things. Just in case they like that one, we'll warp them to another dimension. There we go. Alright, golem, where you at? Or, yeah, stone golem. Snort. What did he just do? Did he smell me? Surely he didn't smell me and think that was going to do something. Let's just check. Make sure to collect this strange crystal. That's the Atom Light that they asked for, I believe, back in episode 1 or 2, very early on. There's the stone golem. So now we're good RNG wise. We can turn off encounters. Again, leave them on if you haven't seen all the ones that I've seen so far. Make sure we pick up this. And then we need to also go around and grab all the other chests as well. Put the white robe and the black robe onto the wizards. Did I get them all? No, there should be 2 more. Or should be in that room up there. We should be sitting at 19 chests before we leave this floor. So we'll look, 19 or 33. As long as you're sitting at 19 or 33, you should be good. We're gonna head straight down. Take this portal. Now, once we're at 3F, we will turn on encounters again. Because there's 3 new enemies on this floor. As well as, you guessed it, some chests. Manticore is not one. We need to see a soldier, a vampire lord, and a dark fighter, preferably, before we move on. cheat and we'll find the chest. Should be 2 rooms up above. Really, Chimera? See ya. There's 1 soldier taken care of. Now we just need a Vampire Lord and a Dark Fighter. And I thought that this stopped it from instant killing. Which maybe it wasn't an instant kill, maybe it was just enough damage to kill him. Phoenix down. Do I have any potions? I don't think I did. I think I said I would, oh, there we go. We used 2. Okay. Boom. Chest. Now you should be at all 33 done. Oh, I could have done that. But it survived on. Okay, perfect. I forgot about being able to do that. Honestly, I haven't used any of the magic, so it's kind of hard to remember what we have available. We need to be right here, so I'm gonna go back. Oh, there's a Dark Fighter. Perfect. I was gonna do that for a couple seconds to see if we can get a Dark Fighter and a Vampire Lord to show up. We got a Dark Fighter, so now let's see if we can get a Vampire Lord to show up. This is where we need to be. Do a couple more. What did he do? Like heal himself before he, like, first action? Kind of strange. Okay, what was he healing, buddy? We'll do one more. Okay. We'll just move on. So what we need to do is look into this crystal here. Take this. No. Okay. Take the stairs here. Oh, and the Vampire Lord shows up. Perfect. Couldn't ask for any better. What was that supposed to do? Let's do that. Okay, now definitely turn encounters off. Take the stairs here, or take the portal. Should be 4F, perfect. Now we should need to find the stairs, which is right there. No new enemies or anything like that, so no worries. Not stairs, but portal. We should be seeing a boss. We should see a 1% chance to encounter on this floor. So not very likely, but we'll see. And again, breaking the fourth wall, you can see this is the wind, as you can tell by the atmosphere and stuff. This is the wind stone, or crystal, I believe is what they call it, that we're after. So again, just letting you know what exactly we're working towards and stuff. This will be the last crystal light that we need to pick up. Here we go. This should be the Tiamat. Now for this. She resists, I believe they just resist everything, so we might just have to do normal attacks across the board. I don't think any, okay, Holy Luck. Holy spell works pretty good. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, we need to stop out of battle. We might need to heal up. Okay. So, let's do... on yourself. Let's do a normal attack. We'll do on yourself, and probably gonna resist that. Ouch. And Black Mage is dead. Okay. So let's do. Probably gonna resist. We'll use a. I don't think I have a high version. No. So we'll just do a standard attack. We can do full. I thought. Oh. Would that work or no? We revive one. Okay, and then one's dead. Missed. Yeah, so nothing I can do with that except for just normal attack. Nothing I don't think you can put him to sleep even. Yes, yep. Like that again. Oh shit, all three died. Okay, this is gonna be tough. die again. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die actually. I'm not gonna be able to. Yeah, there's no way. That's not gonna do anything. Yeah, just standard attack out. Hopefully. Yeah, there's no way. Oh no! I took it too lightly. She's dead. No, she's dead. No. Yes. Okay, let's not take it so lightly this time. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Wait, I thought it was. Oh, I only had one of those. Okay, now let's look at our build here. Optimal, 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 optimal. Now, we're ready. We're ready, boys. Look at that thing that just pop up. Looking for that war mech. Boy, I wish I did do that now. Yeah, I should take care of that one first. Attack, attack. I want to just kill them all. There. Kill them all. And no spell is going to work on the boss up there. Learn that. Oh, I missed. Just get rid of him. There we go. Alright. Before I mess up, turn it off. Let's go. Let's go speak to old homie up here. Okay. I think we'll just do. I need to do something that protects. What we'll do is a standard attack. We need to protect. There. Defense. And then Back to protecting. Sorry, I'm not talking very much. I'm trying to lock in and get this guy killed. There we go. Alright. So, obviously not the easiest one we faced in the game. But thus is necessary to grab the wind crystal. Now we will go down this little hallway a few times and try to get that mech, more mech 2 up here. I'm not sure if it maybe increases chances after you defeat this boss. Achievement! We'll give it a shot. Obviously not that much shots because I'm not going to be able to just deal with these dummies. Okay, thank gosh. If I could just guarantee warp. See, they're just so tanky, man. That nothing you do does any like enough damage. Like even your master up there, warrior, only does 8 damage. They're so tanky. There we go. So we'll do maybe 1 or 2 more. And of course. Oh, that's all I need to see. We're out of here. Take the portal? Yes. Okay. Now, we need to go back to our airship. Oh shit, I forgot about turning that off. Okay, airship. We need to go and grab... we need to go to Mount Dugar, which was... Pass it. Right here. The center one there. We need to go get Excalibur for an achievement. We'll land here. Again, thank God for the airship. Remember, here is the dwarf that was asking for the was it elf? Dwarf. He was asking for the stone that we picked up. There you go. Apologize if the dwarf was not politically correct. I don't think they're elves though. The elf village was before. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just drop it. There he goes. There is the Excalibur. Let's go! Which we're immediately gonna throw in the night. And we'll grab the achievement, Sword of Myth, for obtaining this sword Excalibur. And we'll leave. Okay. We're gonna go to the Chaos Shrine now, which is up top, which is where the crystals was shining, pointing us towards. What we'll do though first, we need to stock up on some items. So let's go. This will work. Because if you remember, we are stockpile money, and we can't even pick up anymore. So let's do. I mean, my God. There's not even enough for me to... I don't know. I think we could have turned down the 4-time money at some point. I didn't even realize it was this bad. That sleeping bag seemed really cool. I was reading it during that last battle there. There. Got some of that done. And let's go and rest our party. Get them all rested up, and now we're going to head to the Chaos Shrine. Okay, now, if you've been lucky, your bestiary should be filled all the way up to 119. Now, you can see I'm missing a few as well, so don't panic if you are missing some. We're missing the mech right there. But 119 was the last one we got done. And we should only be missing... if I can get up there. How do you... Well, let's just go to the shrine thing, and then we will look at our chest number. If for some reason I couldn't get it to work right. We'll go in here. Chaos Shrine. And you can see that we are missing 7 chests. Okay. Now... what we need to do first... is it... make sure the encounters are turned off. In here? Yes, in here. Now, once we get in here, we need to talk to these bats. I think we need to talk to 5 of them. All 5. Like so. And then, once we've done that, we can use the dark crystal here in the center. Put the 4 crystals in that we collected. And we're going to go back in time. Okay, now once we're back here, we need to defeat 1 new enemy on this floor. So we will turn encounters on, and what we're going to do is we need to head down here towards the stairs. So we're going to head towards the stairs. Hopefully that new encounter pops up before we take the stairs. And I could have really done without the black flare. We're looking for a purple worm. It's a new encounter in this area. On this floor, I should say. Alright, Black Plan. We've seen enough of you. If you would kindly just buzz off and let us take on the purple worm. Which again, I'm not going to grind too much for. I'll do one more battle. We have something to traverse, so do one more look. You see the attacks that they're dealing. That's one of the reasons why we can't just sit here and grind it. Okay, so we'll just move on. Now we're gonna head to the top floor. Try to get an encounter. Not getting lucky on any of these. We need to be trying to pick up a purple worm, a Rhyhose, and a Death Eye. The Death Eye is a mandatory battle on the next floor, so that one's gonna be easy. Try to get one more encounter. See if we can get lucky. Nothing. No luck in this place. What they do with all the luck? Okay, we'll move on. And now, there should be a room in the center. Which was right... I thought there was... Yeah, right there. Leave encounters on though, since we haven't seen anything. And neither of those we needed either. But then again, maybe it was one of the ones we missed earlier, so who knows really. But again, at the end of this playthrough, we will go through the list and I'll tell you exactly where to find every single type of enemy. And don't worry, I'll be doing the same thing because I missed a few throughout the playthrough as well. Then. No, I was going the right way, damn it. See, that would have been our Vampire Lord if we didn't get it last time. So they have a good way of like coming back around. We do mess them. Sometimes they'll see them later on. It can be a rare counter in some places and standard in others. So here's the mandatory battle with the Death Eye. There should be 2 chests in here as well. We need to make sure we get the chest before we we interact with that middle stone. And now, before we play the flute, that if you remember, the real ones know, that Princess Sarah gave us back in like episode 1, you need to make sure you're at 8 chests. As long as you're at 8, we can play the lute, the lute, not the flute, my bad. The lute here, and this will open up a new area. Actually, I think it makes us take a ladder back to another an area that we were at before, but then that leads us to a new area. Okay, yeah, we're here at 2F. Now we're going to use the stairs in the northwest corner, up there. We need to come down. Might even turn encounters off since it doesn't seem like we're running into any of the stuff I need. But I'll leave it on. And the northwest corner. Oh my god. And dragon zombies everywhere. There's a Rhyhose though, so that works out. Now the only thing we were missing is the purple worm. Okay, now we're back on the ground floor. Now we're going to use the stairs to the northwest again. So it was northwest, and then it was northwest again. Trust me, it did not get confusing at all when I was trying to figure out what to do here. Northwest, my friend. Go northwest. Just like the pilgrim said. Or I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. White dragon. And ambush, so they get the attack first. I should have sold a bunch of this shit. Not that I would have needed the money, but it would have been easier to get through the list. Use these stairs. Okay. Now, ignore the hallway in the middle here. We're going to go up, down, and we're going to hit the steps, I believe. Yeah. We're gonna go up. Oop. Or the Medusa said, you ain't going nowhere. Okay. Going up. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off. The only other one should be standard fights. Go up, over, don't go down the hallway. I know it looks promising. Don't go that way, there's nothing there. Now, oh yeah, here we go. Interact with this, which will be a elite battle, and we're at that point in the game where you're gonna see some familiar foes. You know how you get to a certain point of the game and it's like you see all the ones that you went through before. That's what we're going through. We'll do fire. Fuck it. We'll try it. No. Ouch. Wait, this person. Yeah, we'll do Diara. Diara should fucking put a hurt on him. I used the wrong wizard. Here we go. Oh, I did standard. I should have did Diara again. Damn it. I'm not playing this optimally. Ouch. Okay, we'll do Diara again. And dead. Okay. Now, I don't think we have encounters all, so it won't matter too much. We can go in and look. Turn off. Yeah, there was nothing. Okay, it's the next floor. take the stairs here. Okay. You can see the orb there that we're heading to. Now, there is a chest that we need to grab. Which is a good reason why we turned off the things as well, because it would get painful. Open this door. To head down that door. So we can go in that door, or those stairs. No, I'm not gonna take the stairs yet. Yeah, we need to go down, go in these doors. And now that should open up a whole new world for us. Grab the chest there. Go in this door. Go in this door. Grab this chest. Now let me do this. That was the only two, yep. Go back and do the same thing, but do that for the left side. So we're gonna go in this, go in left side door, open up a chest here, and it's basically the same thing. There's gonna be a chest and a door here. Right there. I got nervous, I thought I was telling you wrong. Okay, now, that should be 12 or 13 chests, which is exactly where we need to be at. And now we're going to head back to that orb, and now we're going to take on Marilith again from the Fire Crystal episode. Oh, take on Marilith. Daiara is not going to do what we want to do. But we will... let's do ice damage. See what ice damage is talking about. We're just playing around with some of the spells. It should be alright. Oh, 200. What we can do is heal everybody. And I will do, instead of that, let's do an earthquake. I mean, are you strong enough to withstand an earthquake? Oh, never mind, you're dead. Now, we heal. Wasn't there one? Yeah. Revive and full life. That's crazy. That's so powerful. You revive and gives them full health. Now we'll see what the earthquake talks about. Oh, it don't hit. That's what's going to happen. And unfortunately I had it on auto, so he just did it again for no reason. Let's do lightning. That hit. And dead. Nice. That one's dead. Now we need to was it back to the stairs? Yes, back to the stairs. 5. There's no stairs in here, that's right. Again, making sure you're at 12 chests for the shrine. 12 and 13, and we got one more to grab. Okay, back to the stairs we went. And now it should be, yeah, those stairs. Which was, there's nothing in this room. Those. Wait, was it this? No. For some reason I thought it ported us over. My bad. It was... What exactly? Forget. Wait, hold on. Let me see where I'm at here. This is B2. Oh, that was the stairs I needed to take. My bad. I thought that was the one we came in. So we just need to take those stairs. Take these stairs right here that we attacked that orb at, of course. My bad, my bad. Okay, is there any, yeah, there's no chest in here. So we're just looking for the orb. But we can cheat again. Oh, we need to go to the stairs. There's nothing in all this. This is all just smoke and mirrors. Which I think we needed to, take this one and go down. Go in this door. It's really going to confuse you trying to get around what it's trying to do. And if you're anything like me, you get confused trying to get in the doors. And I just make a circle around. In this door. In this door. Down. There should have been a... I just did it again. This is the stairs we came in at. Okay, just give me a second, guys. It's this one. That's gonna put us in a hole. Nope, never mind. Goes here. There's one door I'm not taking right. I did this like 3 or 4 times. The first time I went through this area. There. And then down. Which should put us, yep, right on the level. There we go. Go. We need to use our items. Don't be dumb. Don't be so rambunctious about finishing that you don't kill your people. Okay. Now this is going to be another attack with the Kraken. Another Tango. Okay. We need to use... I don't think Paralyze is gonna work. We'll try it. No. But I think it's resistant to thunder attacks now. do slow run. That way he just doesn't hit for 8 attack. Ouch. There we go. And he's dead. It'd be kind of cool if it showed like the health bar for the enemy, but I guess it helps with like the intrigue and stuff. Okay, so Kraken's dealt with, and now instead of running around like a crazy person looking for the stairs, let's just take the stairs. Okay, now the last random enemy encounter is on this floor. It should be an iron golem. And we need to also go down the very bottom corner, which had the last chest in the game. We'll do attack, attack. Holy Spawn, and I don't know, ice damage, I guess. We'll finally pick up the last chest in the game as well. Let's see if I've been following my notes properly, and we'll unlock an achievement for it, or if I need to do some backtracking myself. We're leaving encounters on. Hopefully we'll... There's a stone golem. Not looking for a stone, we're looking for an iron golem. I'm not 100% sure if we have this or not. If we had the stone golem, I should say. Air elemental, I know we've seen that a few times. Okay, and the last chest in the game, right here. And let's look around while it's thinking about popping or not. See if we see anyone. Yeah, so it should pop. It's just taking its sweet time, which I absolutely hate, actually. Damn, that's even better than what we had. How's that better than the Excalibur? That's strange. Okay, yeah, so we need to go head up, which again we will leave encounters on because we're trying to find an iron golem. And there's the achievement probably for Legendary Treasure Hunter for collecting treasure. So yeah, it just was really slow for whatever reason. Was I looking for a purple worm earlier? I was. I think I'm pretty sure purple worm was that one that I couldn't get to pop up. That's kind of funny. Now if we can get an iron golem, I'd be happy. Okay, purple worm. Because the iron golem can only be found on this floor. So, there's, spoiler alert, whenever I tell you about where you can find certain enemies, when I mention Iron Golem, I'm going to say BF or B4 of this area. So preferably picking it up right here. Stone Golem again. One Iron Golem with the purple worms. Okay, one more attempt, and I'll just grind it out later because I don't want to at unnecessary time. One more. One Iron Golem. Alright. Okay. Take on Tiamat, the dragon guy that we had so much trouble with last time. So that's not scary at all. What we're gonna do is kill everybody, and we're gonna use Earthquake maybe. I don't know. We'll just have to see. They can resist almost every spell. Yep. So again, we're only going to be able to use spells that helps us, and not ones that hurt. We'll protect, and we will. I don't think that's going to work either. We'll double the warrior's attack. That's not going to feel the greatest. Yeah, I think we're just going to spam this. What if that constantly does that? Like, is this going to be 30%? Stops at 16. That'd be insane. It'd be like 32 different hits. The next one would be 64. Like, that would be pretty sick. Then we turn haste off of this guy. That'd be close, dude. There we go. And he falls. Crumbled to ash. Okay. Now, once he's defeated, let's go and get everybody back full health. Because we have one more boss fight left. Wait, do I not have? Oh, there we go. I was wondering. Perfect. Okay, hit the stairs. And this should just be the main door. Yo, Chaos, what's up, dude? Time to take you on, man. Like how they spaced out. They're like, oh, we're gonna need some room for this battle. Let's go. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we need to do the same setup, basically protect, but this time we're gonna haste. We're gonna use haste on the protect. Wait, where'd we go? Oh, you used all my haste? How come I don't see it? Right, because we need. Oh, never mind. My bad. My bad. Oopsie. It was Protera here, and this guy's gonna use haste. Wait, why don't I see haste? Okay, let's just use a standard attack, and maybe the next time around it'll let me use haste finally. It's kind of weird. And we need to protect. Big time. So now I can use haste. That's so dumb. This is what we're gonna spam. Okay, attack, attack, protect. Now we can do. Slower's not gonna hit. See, we're getting lit up. Still. Okay, what we're gonna do is do a normal attack. This time we're gonna use, no, not one, all. I don't have that, do I? Oh, okay. Is that? There we go. Ouch. They survived it. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it would just be nice to see what his health actually looks like. Wasn't there? Oh, they had like one of those. Oh, here we go. Oh, I done used it. So revive one. Was it there? Oh. He's dead again. Is there anything? Oh. Is it there? Oh. Okay, maybe this will actually let him get up. Because none of these are gonna hit. That's the only issue. And Slower's never gonna hit either. And I like how he went after him, but it's actually kind of funny. But man, I had 1 HP, dude. I don't think he needed to do me like that. Maybe he'll just keep like on the leveling down. I could deal with that actually. He would just target him only. That works because it was still he'll 1 even if he hits. Yeah, there we go. I think you just do a standard attack for a second. Now somebody really needs healed. Again, would just be nice to see what their health actually looks like, but you know, it is what it is. Give him that. Give him that. That's not gonna hit. Nope. Dead. Let's go. Let's go. And here we are with a fully bestiary report, 128 out of 128. I'm going to go through my notes and tell you exactly where I found each and every one of these. So 1 through 4, I found in the town of Cornelia. For 5 through 7, I found that outside of the Chaos Shrine. For 8 through 11 was inside. 8 through 11 was inside of the Chaos Shrine. And then number 12 is a mandatory battle. So obviously, if you're watching this by now, you would have ran into him. You could not progress to this part of the video if you did not battle Carlin. And once you did that, you would have got an achievement for doing 10% of the bestiary. Okay, then for 14 and 15 here, we'll come back to 13. For 14 and 15, it was outside of the town of Cordelia. Enter the cave. There should be a cave near there, and I found the ogre and ogre chief there. And a lot of these enemies too also will reappear later in other parts. So even if you don't get them there, eventually you will run into them. Skip the lizard for a second. The pirate is inside the town of I had the town somewhere. It was inside the town of Pravaka. And then that's how you get your ship. So again, you wouldn't have been able to get your ship if you didn't battle that pirate. Thus, you would not be at this part of the game. 18 through 22 are all in the open sea. So eventually, while you're sailing around, you'll find these enemies. 23 and 24 was just outside of Pravaka. Outside, you may also run into a lizard. It's a rare encounter there, but that's where I was able to find it. And also the cobra that we skipped over. The cobra is outside Alfheim, the little elf village. That brings us all the way back up to 26. Let me do this, maybe. Okay. So then 26, 27, and 29 I found in the Marsh Cave, floor B1. So 26, 27, and 29 was in floor B1. And then in floor B2, I found the crawler. I found the scorpion. I found the gargoyle. And I found the blood bones. Floor 3, B3, has the Pisco demons. And I believe that is a mandatory fight there. And then this Astos is another mandatory fight. B3 also has anacondas. The Wraith and the Mummy I found in the Western Keep area. Okay. Outside of Melman, I found the Hyenodon and the Lesser Tigers. So that's outside of Melman for 37 and 38. 39 through 41, these three I found in the Cavern of Earth, floor B1. The Troll I found in floor B2 of the Cavern of Earth. Floor B3, I had the White, the Ochre Jelly, and the Cockatrice. All three of these were found in the Cavern of Earth, B3, as well as the mandatory vampire fight as well. Then we moved on to the Cavern, we just did Cavern of Earth. No. Yeah, because we needed to get a sage, an earth rod, to use a stone to unlock further areas into the Cavern of Earth. And in Cavern of Earth, floor B4, I found the Ogre Mage and the Sphinx. These two. And floor B5, I found the Leech, or Lich, which way you want to say it. And then it should be the next page notes. Yeah. And then for the Ankig, I found it outside the town of Crescent Lake. 51 through 57. 51 through 57 are all found while you're in a canoe and you're traveling on a canoe. So if you need one of those, you need to get in your canoe and just sail around, and eventually you will get those enemy encounters. Then we moved on to the Cavern of Ice, which we found. We're going to skip over some because I didn't do these in order. 68 and 72. So 68 and 72. The White Dragon, the Spectre, was in the I lost the word for it. The Cavern of Ice, floor B1. So 68 and 72 was in B1 of the Cavern of Ice. 69 through 71 I found in the B2 of the Cavern of Ice, as well as 74, the Dark Wizard. Then in the Cavern of Ice B3, you'll find Rimmer-Raz. Then we moved on to, I believe it was, yeah, it's still in the same area, and it's B1 for the, or B2, I'm sorry. Cavern of Ice B2 Evil Eye. I found the Evil Eye in B2. Then this is where it gets a little complicated, because what we did was we flew to the center. So I need to change the map here. So we finally got our ship, and what we did was we flew to trying to remember if it was Gaia. No, because Allosaurus was. Yeah. So we flew up here, and that's where you can find the worm, the basilisk, and the word tiger at the Gaia area, as well as the wyvern. So that's going to be 79, 78, 82, and 84. And then the desert here. Around this desert here, we found 76 and 81, as well as the Tyrannosaurus. The Allosaurus, number 83, was in this area as well as number 85 Sandworm. Should find number 77 outside of the Citadel Trials. You should find a Sabertooth. Then inside of the Citadel Trials, you'll find 58, 86, 87, 88, 89, and 92, all on floor 2F of this Citadel of Trials. On floor 3F of the Citadel of Trials, you'll find number 91, the Nightmares, as well as number 90, the Clay Golems. And that's floor 3F of the Citadel of Trials. We needed to go to these caves here, these ones, the Dragon Caves. Inside of one of the Dragon Caves on the islands, you'll find a Manticore, number 80. Now again, you'll also see other enemy types. It's not guaranteed that you'll see that one specifically only. At the Mount Golg, right here, is where I found on floor B2. I found number 59, number 60, number 61, and 62. The Pyrolus, the Fire Elemental, the Fire Hydra, and the Lava Worms. And floor B3, I found 63 at the Hellhound. And in B4, I found the number 64 and 65, the Fire Lizard and the Fire Gigas. Go back to the bestiary. For B5, in the same area, in the didn't I say where was it? Oh, in the Mount Golg, that's right, Mount Golg. So in Mount Golg, let me go back through those again, just to be on the safe side. 59 through 62. 59 through 62 was on B2 of Mount Golg. 63 was in B3. 64 and 65 was in B4. And then B5 had 66 and 67 in Mount Golg. Then we moved on to the water crystal. Onrak. Near Onrak, I found number 108, the Green Dragon. And then we needed to go back to 93. So 93. So for 93 through 101, I found on floor 3F of the Sunken Shrine. That's when we went in the submarine, and went down into the Sunken Shrine. So that was number 93 through 101. On floor 4F of the Sunken Shrine, I found number 95, the Deep Eyes, and number 99, the Ghost. Floor 1F, you'll run into the Kraken, mandatory to go through. So if you're watching this video, then there's no way you missed that one. 104, 105, and 106 was in floor F1 of the Mirage Tower. Floor F3 has the Blue Dragon in the Mirage Tower. Then we moved on to the Flying Fortress. And the Flying Fortress had number 110, 11, 12, 13, and 14. 110 through 114 in floor F1 of the Flying Fortress. Floor F2 had the Stone Golems. Floor F3 has the Soldier, the Vampire Lord, and the Dark Fighter in it. The floor F5, this War Mech, will take you the longest time of any other one throughout the game. It took me about 30 minutes running up and down the bridge of, which I probably should show you where that exactly that, but while I speak about it, it took me the longest. It took me 30 minutes to go up and down the hallway of the Flying Fortress to get him to spawn. So be prepared. If that's, I would say that one for last. That way it's really fun and exciting when you do find them. It will take you, like I said, it took me about 30 minutes to finally get him to pop up. So, I mean, be prepared. But if he's your last one, then, you know, well worth it to grind it out to get to finally finish off that achievement. So he's the last one, basically 118 and 119's together. 119, you battle him right after on the Flying Fortress here, once you finish the bridge there. I don't think he's actually the last one. I believe it goes back, yeah, we go back to the Chaos Shrine. once I get here. I don't want to face you. You go back to the Chaos Shrine, and then in the Chaos Shrine, in floor 1F, you'll find number 122, the purple worm. So you'll find the purple worm on floor 1F of the Chaos Shrine. In floor 2F, you'll find number 120. And floor 2F of the Chaos Shrine, you'll find Rhyhos. On floor 3F, you'll find Deatheye. And then it turns into you go through and you face former enemies. B1, you'll face Leech again. B2, you'll find Merilith again. B3, you'll find Kraken again. B4, you'll fight Tiamat. And also, B4 is the only place you'll find Iron Golems. So the Iron Golems are in B4 of the Chaos Shrine. Then 128 is the last boss battle of the game. You'll face Chaos. And then you'll come here. More than not, you'll probably have the Warmech last, unless you wanted to grind that out while you were doing this, going through the playthrough, which if you did, all the power to you. You had more patience than I did. Like I said, this took me about 30 minutes after the fact to finally see this enemy pop up. We need to go down. No, over. And then this should be, no, we need to go up to, go to our left. And here will be the long hallway that you'll run up and down. Of course, you'll turn off Flying Fortress at 5F. You'll turn on your encounters and you'll go up and down this hallway. And you'll run into so many enemies. So many times you'll face these Black Flans or the Wind Elementals. But eventually, you'll run into the Warmech. And that will probably be your last one of your BCR. And if it is, you'll unlock the achievement finally for completing it 100%. And as long as you followed this playlist and you followed exactly what I've done throughout the playthrough, once you do that, you'll have 100%. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And let me know what you thought of the playlist or playthrough, and let me know any other games you want me to play throughout the future. I'm open ears. Just make sure you drop in the comments and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next playthrough.